Hello everyone, I'm here in Buckinghamshire's best kept village, Chalfont St Giles. Let's explore. A new feature of these videos, I will be showing you a map of where these places actually are. So Chalfont St Giles is in Buckinghamshire, just outside of London. It's 21 miles northwest of Charing Cross, which we view as the centre of London. It's easily accessed from the M40 and M25 at junction 16, and is very close to London Heathrow Airport. Starting from the top of the high street, there's a co-op food, a local building society, and some other small and independent businesses. As you come down the high street, you are immediately signposted to the car park, where parking is free for an hour. I give huge credit to Buckinghamshire County Council for this, because they acknowledge that shoppers want to come for a short period of time, help local businesses, and not feel they have to pay for the privilege. There are 76 spaces available in the car park, as well as disabled bays. If you're staying for a longer period of time, you'll pay no more than £4, which I think's fantastic. Enough about the logistics of the place. This is what it's actually like. Look, there's a nice duck here. I got here bright and early, and I know there's a family of ducks, but they must have still been sleeping. There's a duck pond, and somewhere you can sit and watch the world go by. I couldn't believe my luck when I began filming. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, and it showed the village in its finest form. The commemorations for D-Day had just taken place, so there was bunting up in the village green. Across the road was Merlin's Cave, a pub. There was a village barber, newsagents, and a shop that looked like it sold different types of clothing. Feathers was another pub in the village centre, and there's more. I can't believe how many pubs there were in just one small village in Buckinghamshire. It painted a picture of what I believe a British village should look like. For international viewers, I must stress not every village looks like this in the United Kingdom, as you will see in future videos, but this one had a greengrocer's, a butcher's, and a bakery, all traditional things I think every village should have. The bakery is great as well. I'd highly recommend their donuts. Free public toilets here too, men, women and disabled. I left the village centre and headed towards the recreation ground, where I was hoping there would be less cars. So as I walk up Bowstridge Lane, Bowstridge? I'm not sure. Someone please tell me. The population of Chalfont St Giles is 4,711 people as of the 2021 census. The village green was clearly signposted, and there was plenty of parking here too. The village green consisted of a bowling club, cricket club and tennis club. For those eagle-eyed infrastructure nerds, that is an O2 and Vodafone mast, so mobile service is great in this village. I walked out towards Lagger Close so I could see some of the properties in the village and get a general vibe of what it was like. Around this part of the village, most of the properties were detached and all had driveways. There was a mixture of both bungalows and houses. So now we're in the residential part of Chalfont St Giles. I thought I'd take some time to explain the political dynamics in Chalfont St Giles at the upcoming general election. So Chalfont St Giles is in the Chesham and Amersham parliamentary constituency, and to be honest, I'm quite surprised it hasn't had more focus over the past couple of weeks, because the incumbent MP is a lady called Sarah Green, who took the seat in a by-election in 2021 from the Conservatives, because the incumbent MP, Cheryl Gillan, sadly passed away, and therefore there was a vacancy that had to be filled. Cheryl Gillan had a majority of 16,000 in the 2019 general election, but the Liberal Democrats threw absolutely everything at this seat and took it with an 8,000 majority on a 25% swing. That's an enormous change, and the turnout was quite high in a by-election as well. It was over 50%. So why am I surprised that more journalists haven't come here? If anything, this is the first seat in the blue wall that fell between the 2019 general election and the 2024 general election. So the Liberal Democrats should really hold this seat, although the Conservative candidate, a gentleman called Gareth Williams, was selected ages ago and has been working hard to build up name recognition and share his credentials as an international bank manager. So he believes he's qualified enough to really represent this community on behalf of the Conservative Party. We shall see what happens, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Liberal Democrats held this seat but actually decreased their majority from 8,000 to about 5,000. But that completely depends on what happens to the Conservative vote in this general election. I stopped recording myself and then I realised there was something else that needed to be addressed. One person who'll be really pleased if the Liberal Democrats hold this seat is Sir Nick Clegg, who was born in Chalfont St Giles. Now, Nick Clegg was the Deputy Prime Minister from 2010 to 2015 and the leader of the Liberal Democrats, and I don't think he would have ever believed that the Liberal Democrats would hold this seat. Nick Clegg is now the Global Affairs President at Meta. So Nick, if you're watching, give us a boost on Instagram and Facebook, promote Chalfont St Giles to the world. After leaving Narcott Way, I joined Narcott Lane, one of the other main roads into and out of the village. Narcott Lane eventually reaches a mini roundabout, where there's a village chippy, a bedroom, bathroom and kitchen store, and the White Hart Inn, a chef and brewer pub and hotel accommodation. It's ran by Yin and the team, and they always make you feel welcome. I walked past a couple more small businesses and then found myself on Back Lane, which is exactly what it says on the tin, a back lane to the other side of the village. Chalfont St Giles is located in the Chiltern Hills, an area of outstanding natural beauty. Here's a farm, and I saw some calves resting right by the side of the road. They didn't seem to be disturbed either. Back Lane reaches a crossroads where there are more large detached houses, and as I was panning round, I was genuinely shocked to see a Vote Conservative sign. This was the first one I'd seen throughout this election campaign, and proves that despite the opinion polls, the Conservatives do have support. There was a nice signpost here too, showing you the direction to the village centre where I started my journey. So I'm just walking down the beautiful Bottrells Lane, and I thought I would discuss the average house price in the village of Chalfont St Giles. It is a staggering £1,034,686. Extraordinary in my view, but I'm not surprised because of its location, its beauty. You can just see behind me how nice it is. The sun doesn't always come out, I must say. That isn't included in the price. I continued down Albion Road, a row of Victorian terraced houses. Albion Road joined up with Milton Fields, and I walked through here, crossing School Lane to eventually end up at Silver Hill. You then pass the fourth and what I believe to be final pub in Chalfont St Giles, the Fox and Hounds, overlooking the rest of the Chiltern Hills and slopes down back into the village centre. The bit you've been waiting for, the roundabout review. There is no main roundabout in Chalfont St Giles, but there are mini roundabouts, including this one behind me that you can see on your screen now, 2 mini roundabouts connected to each other. There's also the Chiltern Open Air Museum nearby as well, and I'd suggest that you visit that too whilst you come to Chalfont St Giles. At that, I say thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe. Also leave comments. Is there anything you thought I missed about Chalfont St Giles? And also, if you've got any other place suggestions where I should visit on the run-up to this general election and beyond, please let me know. Thank you and goodbye.